with this GPS. It'll have UTC time on it, just down at the bottom. And so we're going to analyze parallel swathing. We've connected the Trimble unit, which is that Trimble GPS unit, using OmniStar differential correction, to the light bar. We have a light bar right here. We'll have two people driving. I'll drive first with Brett. I will demonstrate, well, everybody does 3 swaths, meaning, or actually 6 swaths, down, back, down, back, down, back, and then we'll switch, and then we'll line up for the next one, and then we'll switch and let the next driver go. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And so, the way this typically, it's best to learn it, the reason we do this is best to learn it as you're doing it. But we set a point A here, and we do that by pushing this little controller. And so somebody will be sitting here, and they push the shift up and release, and that will say shift. Right now it says set A. And so you hit shift, and then A. I'm going to do it right now. If I push shift, it says shift, and then it says, and then if I push that A, it says set B. So that right now I just set A. Okay, here. I'll drive down to the end of this road and set B. Thank you. And I set B by just pushing this one, because that's the lowercase. And now it says swath number AB. So that calls this swath number AB. Then at the end, I'll turn around. I've set this up, and I'll show you how it's set up, for 20-foot swaths. So my swath should be about 4 big steps. Right there. And when I come back around, it'll say number L, meaning left, I believe, and then it'll say 1. And that'll be your first swath. If it lines you up to 2, then it's lining you up 2 swaths over. That's the wrong swath. So you have to pay attention so that that swath number increments by 1. So it'll be swath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the driver, the passenger, kind of needs to pay attention and say, make sure you're on the right swath. Okay. Now it'll have a light up here. They'll have 3 green lights in the middle, and it's kind of hard to see, but when you're there, you can kind of block it with your head and see the light. That's one of the problems with these types of units. And then you'll have red lights showing up. And what you need to do is you need to act like the moth. You need to turn towards the lights. Okay, so if the lights are over here, you need to turn that way, and then those lights will move to the center. This is set up on a linear scale, so the lights are linear, and they're every half a meter. So if you get a red light on, you're half a meter off. You get 2 red lights on, you're a meter off, a meter and a half. So those are set up for half a meter. And that can drive you crazy if those lights were 10 centimeters, you're always off. You know? Or if they're 5 meters, the lights are 5 meters, then essentially you're always in the middle, because you never know. So that's one of the things to set up is the increments of those lights on whether it's linear and how far until the lights indicate you're off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit a shift and hit that, which starts everything from scratch, and it says set A. So I'm going to hit set A, and I've set A here. It says point A set, and then it says set B. And so we're going to go down the end, set B, and try to run some parallel swaths. This is recording. I've got this recording, and Jessica's just going to record the times for the Ayers-Brett combination. And then we're going to talk about what we're doing next. Okay, so when you do a switch, the easiest thing to do is, and I should tell you how to drive this thing, is to just set this in neutral. You have a forward gear, which is straight down to drive forward, and there's no clutch. It's all CVT, and so you just kind of drive, and then there's the brake right there, which doesn't work very well. And then when you want to switch, you just set it neutral, and then you should be able to just get out, switch, push it back into drive. It might grind a little bit.
Now with the time, you start and go down there, do you have to stand up or something?
No, from when we start to when we come back to the back.